Hey guys, I've been asked by the Spina Bifida Life to do a quick interview, and yeah, we're going to talk about Spina Bifida. So let's start by defining what it actually is. I'm going to give a simple explanation so that you guys understand. What it is the neural tube, which is the spine in a fetus, has a piece missing, and that's pretty much it. You get that if the mother isn't taking folic acid or is in warm weather a lot, the risks go up much higher. So that's why pregnant women are supposed to take their folic acid, is to prevent disabilities such as spina bifida. And spina bifida is, it's an interesting thing because a lot of people can have it and not even know it. And then there's people like me who are in a wheelchair who have it. There's three types. There's spina bifida occulta, myelomeningocele, and meningocele. And I have the worst type, the myelomeningocele. People with the other two might not necessarily be disabled, so it just depends on the spine and where it's positioned and that kind of thing. We do have possibilities of getting hydrocephalus, which is water in the brain. 90% of people with spina bifida will have a shunt sometime in their life, which is basically a drainage tube for the water to drain out of the brain. And I was actually one of the lucky 10% who didn't ever have to have that. I have a little water in my brain, but not much, and it's being handled very well. So, yeah, there are those types of challenges, and I do have challenges sometimes, like with curbs or if I'm shopping and something's really high. And that can be kind of difficult, but I figure out ways around those things. One way that I've figured out how to get around curbs is that I learned how to do wheelies, jump curbs, and make it work for me. So, it's all based on perspective, and it's a lot of people they feel sorry for me, but I kind of laugh at that because I don't know any better. I've never walked, so I don't really hate being in a wheelchair. Actually, I was on crutches until I was 11, but my arms, as I got older and got more body weight, couldn't support that. So I ended up in a wheelchair. And I actually kind of enjoy it. It's a lot of fun sometimes. So, yeah. And there's a lot of things that people in spina bifida can do that might surprise people. Like I said, I can jump curbs and do wheelies and wheelie spins and ride wheelies. And I can jump stairs even. I've done that a few times, and some other cool tricks. And I also I do YouTube myself. I have a channel called Rich Clash Chair that talks about spina bifida and some other fun stuff. I also do tutorials there and some other interesting reviews, like top 5 games that feature someone in a wheelchair, for example. So I do that, and as a hobby, I actually run Lindsay Sterling's main fan group on Facebook with a couple other admins and her sister. Her sister's one of my best friends, and I knew Lindsay a little bit when she lived here in Provo, Utah. I also work with a lot of the local YouTubers here making videos and that sort of thing. Worked with, of course, Lindsay. I worked with her with Phantom of the Opera, Stuart Edge, if you know him. I've also worked with Alex Boyer and Maddie Wilson and a few other people. And on top of that, I also support the local music industry pretty heavily. So those are some things that I enjoy doing and making a living off of as far as YouTube goes. So I do a lot of cool stuff, and I am independent. I live in my own apartment. I go shopping on my own and go out on my own and do quite a bit for myself. So yeah, like I said, I laugh when a lot of people think that they should feel sorry for me, because yeah, I do pretty well. Although I do have some challenges, and like surgeries. I've been through 30 surgeries, so that kind of sucks. But other than that, life's pretty good. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I'm glad I got to do the interview here with you guys, and hope you guys enjoy.